where are you? You're in California?
Northern California. Then I spend about 3 months every year in Hawaii, mostly meditating, and then come back and spend the other 9 months working. So yeah.
Where in Hawaii?
Kauai, the island of Kauai, and there's some
Okay.
amazing sacred places there. There's a sacred Wailua River, very sacred to the ancient Hawaiians, and then there are 5 temples around the mouth of the river. So that when I land there, I go to the temples, I orient myself there, and it's a really one of the most transformative places on earth. So I love immersing myself in that space for a few months every year.
Well, lovely. I'm gonna have to look into that. So I haven't I went to Kauai in 1981. That was a long time ago.
And probably with the temples, like we've had people who say we met them at a restaurant. And they say, "Oh, we love this restaurant." We say, "Do you know there's a 1,000-year-old shrine that's 100 yards away?" They've never been there. One guy said, "I jog past that every day. I never realized that shrine was there." So there are all kinds of secret places there that you'd never know if you were just a casual visitor. That's a deeply sacred place for renewal.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, thank you for telling me that. I have to look into that. So we're going to start with some rapid fire questions and then to get into your story. And I was wondering if you could tell us briefly. You've written lots of books, so you want to hear your whole book, but briefly, like in 1 to 3 sentences, what is your overall message?
I think my overall message is that you and I and everyone are infinite beings in a finite body, and that the purpose of life, as Aldous Huxley explains in the Perennial Philosophy, is to live that way and have that experience. So that's really the ultimate message. I think that's why we're all here to experience that personally.
Great. Okay. Thank you. That's lovely. Now, I know this one might be a little hard because I know you have met lots and lots of people, but could you just pick one extraordinary person that you have met that you would want to identify right now?
I've had several mentors, and I've been so privileged to have them. And the one I pick right now is actually I talked to him. I was on his podcast a couple of days ago. Is Jack Canfield, and Jack was the co-author of the Chicken Soup for the Soul series. Has just loved me like a son for a long time, and his nurturing, his caring, his insights have been so powerful in my life. His newest book, is actually a 25-year anniversary edition of the Success Principles. I've given that book to my children, my grandchildren, my housekeeper, my team members. So Jack Canfield is my one of my mentors and heroes.
Wow.